What is up, everybody? My name is Jayvious Johnson, and welcome to the Your Next Move podcast. Now, it is another week that we are paying our dues, adding another episode to the vault. I'm still excited about what this podcast is going to bring to people. I've already been hearing feedback of how it's been helping people get their day started, or how it has kind of brought some conviction to some people. Good, because that's the purpose of this. I wanted to make an impact, and I'm not attempting to reach people who, got it all together and, they're smooth sailing, which is nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I'm reaching a specific type of people, and I hope when those people are listening to this podcast or watching, it makes them feel some type of way. I'm not trying to stir up, negativity or, make anybody get in their feelings or whatever, but I hope it's doing its job. I'm having fun. It's holding me accountable. So it's a two-way street here. So yeah, for today's topic, we are going to be talking about vision. And I'm going to bring it to you guys quick, because I know I said it's going to be like 8 to 15 minutes, and like the other 2 episodes have been over that. So I'm going to try to, be sharp and to the point. So, today we're going to talk about vision. And as I was preparing for this episode, or just like figuring out what I wanted to talk about, that word just was stuck in my head, and I had no further, I know it's like ironic, but I had no further like thoughts on it. It's just, I need to talk about vision. And I feel like there's a lot of people out there, they're stuck because they lack vision. And I really start thinking about it, and it makes sense. It's like, how can you make steps forward if you don't know where you're going, right? If you don't at least have a picture of where you're going looks like. And I believe that's why some people are stuck. I know I've been stuck because of a lack of vision. I get it, and we're going to dive into that today. So basically, we're going to start off with what is vision. Vision is the ability to think or plan the future with imagination or wisdom. So let's talk about why vision is important. One, it speeds up the process. I don't know if you guys have ever been doing a task to where you don't really know how it's going to go, but as soon as you have a vision for how it's going to go, it starts to speed up the process. Think of this. Think of Legos. I know most of you guys listen to this are grown and you don't touch Legos anymore, but I have an excuse because I have 2 little babies. So like, yeah. But just think of Lego. Imagine I just handed you a pack of Legos, right? With no picture of what it's supposed to be. You'd be like, what the? Like, you can go based off what the colors are, kind of like what the specialty pieces are, but you're not, for the most part, it's going to take you forever to figure out what it's supposed to be. But if I give you a picture of what it's supposed to look like, it makes the process go probably 10 times faster. Same thing with a puzzle. If you think about a puzzle, most people, when they're doing a puzzle, they have the box with the picture on it right next to them. So they can be like, okay, I can see what this little corner of the puzzle, I can see what it's supposed to be. And when you have vision over your life, vision over what you want to do, it makes the process go so much faster. And the next thing, what vision does is it helps people get involved. I know this firsthand. I remember like a year ago, it's like I was talking to my wife, and it's like, I don't know what I want to do. I want to be committed, and I want to be disciplined and really go after something and not stray away from it. But I didn't know what I wanted to do. And that's a problem, because if you don't know what you want to do, people around you don't know how to help you, right? And I remember getting so frustrated with my wife. It's like, man, tell me something, like, speak something into me that can make me realize something. And I realized that I wasn't being fair to the people around me, because I didn't take time to just sit and think about what I wanted for my life. Think about my vision. I didn't I didn't allow my vision to formulate in my mind and write it on paper. So how can somebody help you? And once you start to have vision over your life, people can start to chip in like, okay, I can see the picture. I can help you in this area. Okay, I can see what that's supposed to look like. I know, somebody else that does this. I know how I can help you in that area. When you have vision, people are going to be able to help you. And when you have vision, it brings clarity to you, not only yourself, but the people around you and the people that love you. And the next thing that vision does is it gives you direction on how to set your goals. Now, I want you guys to think of a marathon runner, right? Or somebody who wants to complete a marathon. It would be very silly if a marathon or a person who wants to complete a marathon was doing sprint workouts, or a person that was wanting to complete a marathon was doing what's something like goofy that a marathon runner shouldn't be doing? Oh, maxing out on like lifts, on weightlifting, right? If a marathon runner doesn't have a vision, they don't even know how to plan to get there, plan to get where. And once a marathon runner has a vision, okay, I want to complete a marathon. I want to complete a Boston Marathon. Okay, now I can start to take steps forward as to, okay, what kind of shoes do I need to train for a marathon? What kind of training plan do I need to run a marathon? What kind of diet plan should I be on, right? I know you guys can hear that crying baby, but when you guys have a vision, you're able to start to plan out what that looks like. Think of vacation. If you know where you want to go to, if you know where you want to go to for vacation, okay, you can figure out what type of clothing you need for that vacation, what kind of budget you need, what kind of activities you're going to be doing. When you have vision, you are able to create a plan. And the last thing, and for me, this is the most important thing, but when you have vision, it gives you hope when times get hard, right? When you experience trials and tribulation. What do I look like going through struggle for something that I have no clue what I'm struggling for, right? And that's why some of you guys aren't able to submit to your goals and the things that you want to accomplish, because you don't even know, you're not about to go through all this extra uncomfortable things for something that you don't even know what it is, right? And I think that's where a lot of us go wrong, is we lack vision. Therefore, we don't have any hope when things get hard. And when we have vision, we're able to lock in when things aren't going our way, because we remember why we are doing what we are doing, right? We remember why it is that we want to get there so bad. Therefore, the things that we're going through it's a part of the process, right? So, yeah, I'll say it all again. You need vision. If you're stuck, you need vision. And the reasons why you need vision is because it speeds up the process. It helps others get involved. It gives you directions on how to set your goals, and it gives you hope when things aren't going your way. That being said, I know I asked you guys what your next move is, but what your next move should be this is you guys' homework. I want you to take some time throughout your day and think about what you want to do. Think about where you want to be at. Just really think about it, and don't allow these intrusive thoughts to stop you. Like, no, you can't get there, or no, you're not gonna have enough money to get there. Your family has done this. How can you even do it? Stop that. Eliminate that, and really think about the things that you want to do, the places that you want to be at. Once you do that, write it down. All right. After you do that, I don't care if you pray or not, but pray for this episode. Just do it. Pray over it, right? Because one thing that God gives us when we are in a brainstorming or even a daydreaming state or whatever you want to call it. He gives us wisdom, right? He'll tell us like, yeah, you probably shouldn't do that, because the only way that we really truly gonna experience fulfillment is if we line up with His plan. So pray over your vision, and pray that it lines up with His vision, and it will, if you truly believe it will. But that's your guys' homework. Yeah, get some vision. I highly recommend it. 10 out of 10 experience. But yeah, that's it for this episode. I know what your guys' next move is, but if you don't know what it is, you need to find out, because it's time to move. It's time to get up. Don't wait till 2024 to do it. It's time to do it now. Till next time.